Hey guys, just going to do a quick overview on my aftermarket radio Kenwood install with the handlebar controls with the PAC unit. Got the radio faceplate there from Randy Brewster over at Engineered Adapters. Painted it so it looks pretty good, matches the bike fairly well. Come back around here, we'll get into the wiring. Got the aftermarket radio mounted up in here. We're going to use the stock mounting bracket, and it bolts right up to the radio. That keeps that in place. As far as wiring goes, on the radio, on the Kenwood wiring harness, we're going to use the red wire, the yellow wire, and the black wire, and then the steering wheel remote input wire. That one is going to go to your PAC controller on the yellow and blue and yellow wire. The yellow wire, that is going to go to your white with a blue stripe wire out of your main wiring harness off the radio. The red wire, that is going to go to the blue with a white stripe, and your black ground wire, that goes to the black with a yellow stripe wire out of the main wiring harness. I use this blue with a white stripe wire out of the wiring harness. That is going to my second amp I have back in the remote wire for the amp in my saddlebags. So if you have a second amp, that's what that one's for. Come over here. Out of the main wiring harness, we cut these 9 wires. So here are the 3 for the radio, the white with a blue stripe, blue with a white stripe, and the black with the yellow stripe. If you flip the plug over, those are numbers 2, 5, and 8 on the bottom row of that plug. And that's pretty much the mounting for the or the wiring for the radio. Also, when you're putting in an aftermarket radio, do not forget to buy an antenna extension wire, because the stock wire, antenna wire right here, is not long enough to reach. So I just got like a, I don't know, what is that, 9-inch wire or extension, and that plugs into the radio right here if you use the radio. As far as the PAC install goes, we got 3 light green wires here, light green and red, light green and black. We got 3 more brown wires, brown and yellow, brown and blue, and brown and green. Those 3 right there. Your light green wires, all 3 of those are going to get resistors. Those are already shrink wrapped, electrical taped. Those tie into a ground wire. I just put a ground wire on there, grounded it to the chassis right here. The 3 brown wires, 2 of those will get resistors. The one that does not will be your brown and green wire. That one does not get a resistor, it doesn't need one. Those 3 wires will connect to the white wire on your PAC. So if we come over to the PAC, we're going to use the 2 black wires, the white wire, the red wire. That's out of the wiring harness here. On the bottom of the plug, or the PAC unit, we're going to use the blue and yellow. That one again goes back to your steering wheel remote input wire. So you'll have 2 black wires coming out of the PAC. One is going to go to your radio wiring harness. That one I tied into the black ground wire here. That ties into the black and yellow. The second black wire on the PAC unit, I tied that into the ground wire here with the 2 or the 3 green, light green wires. So that's grounded. You have one grounded to the radio, 1 wire grounded to the chassis. The red wire, that one goes right up to your red wire off the radio harness, and to the blue with the white stripe. That's going to be your switch power for the PAC. And that is about it. Everything else is just programming after that. Let me know if you guys have any questions, but that's pretty much it.